Nice, turkey burgers and broccoli. This is gonna get me hench. What are you doing? That's not how you bulk. What? But it's high protein. Try watching Boris's YouTube and you might get a bit bigger like me. Cheers, I'll check them out. Oh, I get it now. I've been doing it all wrong. Right, let's chuck this away. Yo, it's Boz. Welcome back to the channel and to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be going through 5 tips on how to bulk up faster. So this video is going to be mainly directed at people that find it hard to put on weight, hard gainers as you would call them, or ectomorphs. And I'm basically going to give you some pointers to try and make it easier for you guys to put on the weight that you're trying to put on. So before we get into tip number 1, I just want to say that all of this information that I'm about to give to you is from my own personal experience and experience of other people trying to put on weight and bulk, and where I've realised people go wrong, and I have also gone wrong in the past. So yeah, this is just, I'm not qualified to teach you this. You can listen to me or not, but these tips are definitely useful and should help most people. So firstly, I just want to say the individual needs of most people are completely different to another person. Like me personally, I don't need to eat as much food as someone else to necessarily put on the same amount of weight.
I'm not fat, I'm big boned.
So you need to just figure out where you stand in the category of hard gainer or an easy gainer and adjust that to your needs. So with all that being said, tip number 1 is going to be calories and the amount of calories that you are consuming throughout the day. Most people that I speak to that are trying to put on weight, like my friends and things, and people in college, say that they are eating so much and they're not putting on weight, but they're eating around 4,000 calories and things, and they don't actually track their meals though. They don't track what they're eating specifically for the day. So I recommend, definitely, if you think you're one of these people that are eating a lot of food and not struggling to put on weight, definitely download an app where you can log your food. I personally use MyFitnessPal. I can almost guarantee if you are not currently logging your food and you think you're eating a load of food at the moment, you are definitely eating less than you think you are. So you should definitely log it, and then it will put things into perspective of the different calories of foods. And also it's very good to get an understanding of the nutrient profiles of different foods and all the different low and high calorie food. All you need to do is just scan the barcode of whatever you're eating, and then it's logged, so you can see the exact full calorie and macro breakdown of that food. You need to establish first how many calories you're actually eating in a normal day for you to then adjust it and add more calories on to start your bulk. Which then brings me on to tip number 2, which is calorie dense foods and picking what food you're supposed to eat throughout the day. For example, if you watch my last video, which was a full day of eating for volume, we ate a ton of food but for very low calorie. That's exactly what you're trying not to do when you're bulking, especially if you're struggling to put on weight. You want to be finding the really high calorie dense foods that will help you out and help you bulk easier without having such a hard time and uncomfortable time on your digestive system and everything else. So basically, protein and carbs, well, carbs is 3.5 calories per gram and protein is 4 calories per gram, but whereas fats are 9 calories per gram. So you want to be using fats to your advantage. So basically, I've gathered together a load of really high calorie dense foods that should help you out and help you hit your calories throughout the day. The first one being nuts.
These nuts. Got it!
So focus, these are unsalted peanuts. You can get salted as long as you're drinking a gallon or over a day. Don't worry about the sodium. So yeah, nuts are so high calorie and easy to snack on. For example, 50 grams of this is over 300 calories. 50 grams of nuts, that's literally a handful and a bit of nuts. So you can easily pile down the calories of these, and really healthy fats as well. So nuts, you should definitely add into your diet when you're trying to bulk. And the second one is nut butters. This is crunchy peanut butter from Whole Earth. You want to try and get the natural ones because they're a lot better for you. It will definitely help you because they're, again, really high in calories. 100 grams of this, 633 calories. Obviously, you're probably not going to be having 100 grams of peanut butter, but I'd say 2 servings, which is about 60 grams, you're definitely going to be having, which is on your way to 500 calories in just 2 servings of peanut butter. Spread it onto toast, that's even more calories. So yeah, definitely add nut butters, healthy fats, again, really high calorie dense food. And the last thing I have is 100% pure coconut oil. So this is actually solid when you get it, and you can just add this to your meals or when you're cooking, or literally just melt it into your meal when you microwave it if you're heating up a planned meal. And this is going to be over 400 calories, and adding oils to your meals is going to add over 200 calories for 30 grams, and that is just a small serving. 30 grams is like 2 tablespoons, 2 small tablespoons. So that's really easy calories, and if you're splitting them throughout like 5-6 meals a day, it's going to be over 1,000 calories of just coconut added. So of just coconut oil added. So yeah, you can definitely pack on the calories with adding oil to your meals. Which brings me on to tip number 3, which is going to be planning your meals at the day before or in advance, sometimes even weeks before, or having a meal plan. So what I do is every morning when I wake up, I sit in bed for a while, gather my thoughts, and then go onto my MyFitnessPal and log all I'm going to eat for the day, figure out what I'm going to eat for the day, and then so I know how much I'm going to be getting for that day. By planning your meals the day before or the morning before you eat them, it's definitely going to help you to actually get the calories in, because you know where it's coming from, and it's a lot easier to not skip a meal because you know what you're going to have next. So I definitely recommend having some sort of meal plan, or having at least some sort of idea of all the things you're going to eat today. A really good way of doing this would be to try to have the exact same meal for your start and the end of the day that's typically calorie dense. So always have that in your cupboard or whatever it's going to be, so you can always just whip it up very quickly, first and last meal. And also your body's going to get used to consuming that for your first and last meal of the day, so it's easier to digest, easier on the digestive system again, and easier to get the calories in.
Went down to the shop to get some extra food for the video, and what better time than now to do the crep check. So we've just got plain simple Air Forces, can't go wrong, loose laced, they look the best like that. Walk into the shop with my dog and look at all those chickens.
Look at all those chickens!
So, on the walk, Sally's decided to stop walking. We've established how many calories we're going to have where we're going to get those calories from with different foods, and how we're going to plan our meals. And the fourth tip is going to be
Training plans. You need the right training plan for you. I recommend a push-pull legs split for 6 days on, which is push-pull legs, and then 1 rest day. So you're training in each muscle group twice a week. But if you can't do that, obviously, because we're in lockdown, you can focus on body weight work, which I have a video on already. You can watch that if you want on my channel. So you can find basically the best body weight exercises to help you gain muscle at home, and maybe implement a bro split or something along those lines to make sure, basically at the end of the day, you want to make sure you're progressively overloading. For example, in my week's workout for bench press, I'm going to be benching 55 kilograms, and then the next week I want to be benching 56, the next week 57, and so on. Or different example, I could be benching 55 for 4 reps, and then the next training session 5 reps, next training session 6 reps, and then go on to 56 kilograms, and then bench it for 4 reps, 5 reps, 6 reps, and so on. That's a bit more sustainable, and you'll put on muscle well and nice and equally in that way. So that is going to be the 4th tip for how to bulk up easier. So, just finished a great chest workout. I'm lucky enough to have a couple of dumbbells, so I can sort of work out okay. But yeah, that's going to bring us on to the 5th and final tip, which is going to be consistency. You just want to think consistency. Literally, if you're not consistent, you're not going to see results. Focus. If you stick to it, if you stick to your diet, if you stick to your training, you're definitely going to put on weight, especially if you stick to these tips. I guarantee you're going to put on weight and start to bulk up very well. So if you are just starting to bulk, I wish you the best of luck and hope you make good progress and if this video helps you, that's brilliant. Yeah, good luck and eat loads. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Just made this burger. That looks pretty decent if you ask me. Gonna tuck into this.
Let's tuck in.
Probably have another one, to be honest, because I am bulking. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I would really appreciate it if you like and subscribed, and let me know in the comments if this was like helpful or what other videos you want to see me do on about. If you want to know anything. This is Boz, and that's the end of the video.